Hey friends, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what is in my hospital bag as a second time mom. Cannot believe it, by the time you guys see this video, I will be 37 weeks in a few days, which means any day is baby day. Like any day, baby could come if the Lord wills it and if my body's ready. I don't expect to go into labor really early or anything, simply because with Gentry David, my son, I didn't go into labor until 40 weeks and 3 or 4 days. So I kind of at least expect to be much closer to my due date. Nevertheless, it's never too early to pack. I've had just one labor scare, like a preterm labor scare, back around like 32, 33 weeks. I was actually having pretty consistent contractions for about 2 hours. Um, but I'm pretty sure it was just prodromal labor, but it made me nervous. So I packed my bag extra early. I'm just gonna pull stuff out, share with you guys what I have, why I have it. I definitely first time around overpacked, and so now I'm able to have a better idea of what I'll actually use versus what I didn't use, and vice versa. Okay, that leads me to the first thing is obviously my water bottle. You're going through labor. Labor is a marathon, it is not a sprint, and you need all the water that you can get to fuel your body, especially when you aren't eating a whole lot. Everyone's very different. I did not eat at all during my son's labor. Like, I wasn't hungry. I was just so focused on having a baby that I didn't even think about eating. The next thing I am packing is just some slippers. These I got from Amazon, super cheap. I wear them around the house because it's cold out there and the hospital floors are kind of icky. So I have those. I'm not gonna labor in these. These will probably be a after labor thing because I don't want to get them gross. Because I actually use these. So, and I also have my shower shoes, which last time with my son, I did not take a shower. And I know that's gross. I waited until I got home to take a shower. This time, I'm going to actually, Lord willing, take a shower because I feel like it'll just help me feel more refreshed as a human being. Um, so shower shoes are definitely a must. Then this is really random, but I am going to be packing these electrolyte water drinks or whatever, just because you are going through labor, you're losing a lot of blood and fluids, and you're also starting to breastfeed. And so having electrolytes is very important. I don't have fancy electrolytes for you. This is just body armor, which is like one of my favorites. I'm also going to be packing a body lotion. If you can see, this is just a basic body lotion. I still want to moisturize my stomach and as much as I can. I don't know, I just think it'll help me feel a little bit more put together. The next thing in this little pouch, I have, let's see, I have some nipple butter. This is the Mama Earth Organics nipple butter. I don't think I used this last time. I used a different brand, like the linoleum, something like that. And then I also had my silverettes, which I can't find. But with Gentry David, I did not use my silverettes. I don't know. I didn't see the need for them. Even though breastfeeding was a struggle, it did hurt. I just didn't really use them that much. But nipple butter after pumping and breastfeeding was definitely a must. So I have this stuff. Then I have my little charger, which I need to get just like a long charging cord. I have one, but I might purchase like another pack of two or something. Then I have headphones. These are just regular old headphones. I don't plan on packing my AirPods or the other ones. I'm just going to use these ones. And then I also have a pacifier just in case. This is the Philips Advent Soothie pacifier. So 0 to 3 months. This was what was recommended when I first started breastfeeding if I wanted to give a pacifier. Gentry David loved these. He had a pacifier from probably week 2 on. We loved having a pacifier as parents, we did, and so we're very grateful that we had one. Obviously, we don't know if she'll take one. Um, we'll just find out when she's here. I am packing my Mary Ruth's pre and postnatal. Guys, if you do not know, you shouldn't just be taking a prenatal while you are pregnant. You should be taking it if you are trying to conceive or postpartum, because when you are postpartum, that first year or however long you are breastfeeding, you are being deprived of so many nutrients in your body that you really do need. Obviously, you shouldn't just rely on this to get all your nutrition, but it does help aid in that. So I have this, and then this is just an extra. I am my midwife asked me to take an iron supplement every other day because my iron has been pretty low. And so I'm going to take this just in case they ask that I still take it afterwards. So I have that. Okay, let's see. Then I am packing this. This was like my favorite tool ever with Gentry David. Like I want every mom to have this so badly. It is a hand pump, and honestly, I like the hand pump a lot better than the electric pump. Obviously, it takes more time. You're, using your muscles and all that stuff. But I really loved this hand pump. But if for whatever reason my daughter is not latching well, or I know with my son, it was like 2 a.m. and he was not waking up to feed. And the nurse was like, well, we really need to, we need to make sure that he is getting in milk and stuff. So let's pump. So I ended up having to pump and then feed him from like a little syringe. At that point, it was only once. I didn't have to do it the rest of the time, but I want to have this just in case I do have that moment where I need to do that. So I love this. The Medela hand pump, holy grail. Next is my Freedom Mom um, like little sprayer. So if you don't know, this goes like this. You fill it up with water in here, and it sprays up at you. If you don't know, the reason why they suggest you do this is because if you've had stitches, or even if you haven't had stitches, it can burn when you pee. And so they suggest before you even start peeing that you start spraying this down there, and it'll help kind of alleviate the burning sensation. I loved this. You fill it up with is it warm water or cool water? Either, I don't think it matters. I don't know. But love this. I also have, these were my favorite postpartum. Like, I loved these. I did not like the hospital underwear that they gave you. It felt loose. It felt like things were just gonna come out of place, like the pads and everything, and I just did not like that. The Freedom Mom brief shorts, these are throwawayable. So once you've used them, you throw them away. I loved these postpartum. I lived in them for probably the first few days, maybe week, something like that. Amazing. I just have two because I'm I really only want to wear them like the day that I'm going home, just to kind of like conserve, because you don't really get a lot in a pack. You get like 8 in a pack, and it's like $15. So just trying to conserve them as much as I can. So I'm only packing two of those, but I absolutely loved them. And they go up to your tummy too, so it's kind of like not slimming, but it's just like it kind of holds everything in and makes you feel a little bit more put together. Now let's talk about baby girl. I am not hiding her name, by the way. Her name is Lucy May. Um, just a backstory, Lucy, I have always loved that name, specifically because of C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That is why I love her name, Lucy. I loved who she was, her personality, her characteristics, all those things. And then May is a family name of mine. My middle name is May, hence my YouTube channel name. And then my great grandma my grandma's name was May and then my great grandma. So it's kind of like a family name meshed with like a literary character. Um, but I've always loved the name Lucy May. I think it's super cute. It means just brightness and sunshine and also like spring. And I just love that. Like, I just think that's so beautiful. So let's get into what I have. Oh, I forgot about these ones. I also have some pads for like breast pads. These are the reusable kind that you just like stick in your bra. I don't know if I'll need them. I can't remember from last time. I don't think I needed these until like day 3 or 4, but I have them just in case. I know this is TMI, but I do already leak colostrum. Um, so yeah, these things that I have are this egg light and my Hatch sleep sound machine type thing. This is the portable one, which I highly suggest a portable one. It's been really awesome for us with our son when we've been in the car and it might be during a nap time where he's really fussy. I love this. I think it'll also kind of help to drown out a lot of the outside noises after labor. So yeah. Then I love this egg light. I think I got it off of um, Amazon, but you can make it brighter, you can make it dimmer, you can shut it off, you can have it change colors, all the things. So I love this. Fully charged, ready to go. Let's get into what I have for baby girl. Guys, honestly, this is like so like I am not the person that's going to have like the monogrammed sweater or anything like that. I just don't have that. And that's okay if you don't. You don't have to be that mom that has the monogrammed sweater or monogrammed whatever it is. It is okay. I'm not saying you're bad if you do that or whatever. It's just something that we didn't really think about and really, yeah. So I have first and foremost her going home outfit. Looks like this, super super cute, has flowers all over it. This was actually given to me by a family member. um I love it. It also comes with a little hat, which is perfect because it's cold right now. So little hat, so that'll be like her going home outfit, probably the day that we'll take her picture. She's born and all the things, so very exciting. And then I also have two different onesies. I have this newborn onesie that has pink butterflies all over it from Carter's. And I have this one, which is a 0 to 3, just in case she's a little bit bigger. I honestly expect her to be more of newborn newborn side of things, because typically girls, I have found, I've seen, I don't know, that little girls tend to be on the smaller side. I also have some mittens, like little gloves for baby girl, just some white ones. Also, because I'm not packing her nail file type thing, I'm gonna wait till we get home to do that. So I'm just gonna have her in these little mittens. There's pink ones and then there's white ones for whichever. Um, I'm also packing this sleep swaddle sack or whatever. This is 100% cotton, which I love. I love when I find things 100% cotton. But with Gentry, my son, I found it such a struggle to figure out how to do a swaddle. Like, I could never figure it out no matter how many times a nurse came in and showed me. And when I found these, I was like, yes, I'm sold. So I am packing one of those. I have little socks, which I don't think she'll need, but I just have them just in case. I mean, right now in Kentucky, it is snowing and it is like 20 degrees. So, want to keep her warm. Then, with everything with baby girl, I have a lot of um not bibs, what are these called? Burp cloths. There we go. Because with Gentry David, my son, he spit up a lot. I was almost convinced he was a reflux baby, but he wasn't. He just had a lot of spit up post being born. So I have this thicker one, and then I have two pink ones. which I need to give a quick shout out to like my church friends and family, because honestly, a lot of these clothes and things that you are seeing in front of me are things that I did not buy myself. These are things that have been passed down to me from other moms who've had um, little girls before me. So I'm so grateful for all of these things. Like these burp claws, I did not buy these. These were given to me by a friend. The what are these called? These were given to me by a friend and like passed down. So I'm just like very grateful for that. We didn't have to really spend any money whatsoever on any clothes, burp cloths, anything like that, because my friends had had baby girls 2 years prior to me. So we got a lot of the stuff, which is awesome. Then I also have this just small little pink blanket that my mother-in-law made for Lucy. And I just plan on wrapping this kind of around her when we're leaving, because it's going to be really cold. So I have that in here, burp cloths. I also have burp cloths in the car and diapers in the car. I keep a little caddy in there just in case I forget or something happens. I remember with my son, we were leaving the hospital, and the minute he got put in his car seat, he spit up everywhere, and we had to unbuckle him, take him out, clean him up, put him in a new onesie, like all of these things. So it was very stressful in the moment, but it was good to have those things. Okay, now let's get into my clothes and the things that I'm going to be wearing. I overpacked last time in terms of clothes and like changing. I'm not joking you when I tell you I wore the same two things the entire time I was there: my robe and like a pair of black pajamas. That is all I wore. Um, I I mentally, like postpartum with my son, right after I had him, I was really nervous to do anything because I didn't want to like overdo it, or I didn't want to rip my stitches, which I didn't even have. I had like a very minimal second degree tear. Um, but I was just like really nervous. So I hardly got out of bed or anything. I'm hoping that this time is different. We'll see, obviously, but I hardly got out of bed with my son because I was just so nervous about it. Okay, first things first, I have 3 different nursing bras. These are just super cheap. What's there's nylon and spandex, super cheap, black, gray crossover bras. Love these because they're super easy to breastfeed in, super comfortable. I have this one, and then this is, what is that? This is more of a pumping bra, but you can also wear it as a nursing bra as well. So I have those. I need to get some new ones actually, but I just haven't done it yet. So I need to do that. Then I also have my going home outfit, which literally just consists of a black oversized romper that I wore all the time, and then a black long sleeve t-shirt because, girl, you're gonna be leaking out of every hole you got. So black is the way to go. Then I have my robe. This is no joke the same robe that I labored in with my son. I love this robe. It has seen a lot of life. So, black robe, Amazon, love it. And then I have, ooh, I love this set. So I got this set from, I think, either Macy's or JCPenney's. It is the Motherhood brand, but this is a tank top where it unclips so you can breastfeed, which is perfect for those like first few weeks of postpartum. And then it comes with these leggings, which I love. They're like loose fitted leggings. Love this. I wear this all the time in pregnancy, and I'm excited to wear it postpartum. So love that. And then I have just my shower, whatever this is called, that you wrap your head in after a shower. And lastly, I have button up pajamas. which I might labor in. I'm not sure. It just depends on how I feel and like when I get there, what I do. So, okay. And another sip of coffee. Lastly, what I'm bringing is my boppy pillow. I love this pillow. This I wore all the time breastfeeding with my son. It just made things more comfortable, more laid back. I didn't have to mess with pillows and like how to put them. All you do is you just put it around you, plop your baby here. So that was really cool. And then this is my Toiletries bag. I'll show you everything that's in here. I am packing makeup wipes because I'm not going to want to mess around with like coconut oil like I normally do. I just wanted something very quick just in case. And even if I don't do makeup, like just like nice little refresher, some toothpick type things, floss things that I have in there. I love how this folds out. I got this for Christmas and I love it. I obviously have like my toothbrush and hair ties and stuff like that. I am packing toothbrush. I am packing these little travel size. This is a cleanser and then this is a cream. So I'm packing those. And then I'm also packing my Good Molecules eye cream. And honestly, I just put stuff that I use every day in here because every single day I just pull this thing out and that's where I get everything. So it's easy when I do go into labor, we're headed to the hospital, all I have to do is pack this in the bag and go. Obviously a little shampoo and conditioner, and then I have a body wash as well. I do have makeup. I did not wear makeup last time with Gentry David, but I do want to do it this time. So I just have like all my obvious things, like just the basics of those in there. So mascara, foundation, all of that stuff. And then this is a little bougie, but I'm bringing my gua sha slash roller just to feel a little nice and fresh. Don't know if I'll actually use it, but we'll see. Deodorant. And then I don't even think I'll shave my legs, but I'm bringing my razor. And then I have like 2 different pieces of jewelry in here. I just have some really big pearls, if you can see it. I don't know if you can. And then I also have my gold hoops. Because like I said, like even though I just gave birth, I want to feel slightly human, slightly okay. We'll see. But that is everything I am packing in my hospital bag. I can hardly believe that like we're just getting so close to having her here. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Probably not, but she could be here by the time this video comes up, or even like a few days after. We will have to see. But yeah, that is everything I am packing. And yeah, that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight into what a second time mom is packing in her hospital bag, what's important, what's not. We may pack snacks eventually. I don't know. Last time we packed snacks and we didn't really eat them, so we will just have to see. We are just so excited to bring baby girl home safely. We are praying for a easy, calm, and just a good labor. But no matter what, the Lord is with me and the Lord is with my baby girl. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.